Hello everybody, how you doing? We're gonna play some battles today in assault mode, yes, and we're gonna actually try to win some games. So I know every once in a while we do some like monkey ace action or some only taxi action or something. So we're gonna try and win some games again. We're gonna play mostly boomerang, cannon, and whatever else we need. It always depends on the level, at least if you ask me. I always switch it up depending on the level and depending on who I'm facing and what's going on. So we got Bloons Tower Mine, which I often call the rail, which people often get confused by, but Bloons Tower Mine is probably the longest map, or at least one of the best maps to get extremely high economy. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with a mortar here instead of a monkey village and all that nonsense. And also we can pick whatever last tower we want. We could get a monkey ace or something like that, but I think we're just going to stick with super monkeys. Super monkeys do lag quite a bit, which is kind of the problem with those. But honestly, I'm not planning on going late game here. I'm planning on just winning right around 13 to 15. That's probably what we're going to win. If you notice, that's when I win like 90% of my games, is between rounds 13 and 15. Sometimes I win on round 8, sometimes games go longer than that. But for the most part, 13 to 15 is just the best time to do everything. Why? Because there's a lot of rainbow balloons you can send out, a lot of regrow balloons you can send out, and then level 15, ceramic balloons, or especially regrow ceramics. Regrow ceramics are the best way to kill just about anybody. Not a lot of people actually know how to beat them. There is quite a few ways to beat them actually, you know, especially if you get a strong cannon, a couple strong boomerangs or something like that. That's pretty much all you need. But also there's a lot of other ways to beat them as well. For example, you can get glue, you can get especially just any sort of strong glue. Yes, oh yes, you know who I am. So, yeah, there's a lot of ways to beat it. You know, you go with monkey aces and stuff like that. Those actually do fairly good as well. So anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to just go mostly economy this entire time. Just keep this up. We're going to go up to about 310 or so. And I don't think he's going to try and send too many pink balloons at me. I don't think. He probably doesn't understand my weakness yet. So I'm just going to go with more economy, and that's totally fine by me. What I will do is just sell my cannon really fast and get a 3-2 cannon if he does keep sending out these just low, or start sending out these pink balloons. I will get a higher level boomerang. But he's not doing that. He's not doing that at all. So we're just going to kind of chill here and just get more economy. And I'm doing red balloons for a reason here. I'm not going with the blue balloons just yet until about now, because I kind of wanted to test the water and make sure I didn't go too far in and have him overwhelm me with some of these stronger balloons like pink balloons. So anyways, it is time. Let's get a 3-0 at least. I'm sorry, a 0-3 at least. We got a 0-3 boomerang, and that guy's not going to stop pinks at all. That guy's just going to if he starts setting up pinks or something like that, he will rock the crap out of me. But also at the same time, I probably have a little bit better economy than him. So we're just trying to get a really darn high economy right now. In fact, we're probably going to get it up to around 700, 800, maybe even 1,000, depending on how the rounds actually turn out. If the rounds are really fast, which they do change every single time, you have to pay attention to that a little bit. The rounds are not always exactly at this second we have to change. No, they don't work like that. So also you're going to notice that I'm actually kind of really low on like a lot of stuff. So I'm probably going to actually rush him with some... I could rush him with some black balloons, but it's not as important as to do like those few lives of damage as it is to get economy. So that's one mistake that I notice a lot of people make fairly often. They just think, oh my goodness, I'm doing 10 lives of damage, I'm doing 12, 15, oh my god, I got him down to 100 lives. Wow, that's amazing. No, it's not really amazing at all. In fact, it's kind of loserish. You really don't want to do that unless you're going to do like the full 150 lives of damage. And then now he starts sending out these black balloons. So now it's time to start upgrading stuff, and in fact, he's probably going to try and just keep sending out these blacks, and he probably won't do too much damage to me. Depends if I start lagging or something. If I start lagging, he will indeed do damage. But it does not seem like I'm going to lag too much right now. So we're stopping most of these blues. The next thing to do is, because he started setting out those blacks, we know we have a little bit stronger economy than him. It's not a huge boost, because guess what? Greens are actually really expensive, and just mixing up blacks and greens is almost a better idea than just sending out straight greens the entire time. But I'm not really worried about doing too much damage to him right now. Like I said, we're just going to save our money, get a huge economy, and just rush him right around level 13 or so. So, actually, you know what? Let's start saving our money right now, because guess what? He could send out some sort of huge rush against me on level 8. Exactly what I could do against him. We can send out a bunch of regrow yellows and actually do a lot of damage to him. So let's just do that right now. Let's send out a bunch of regrow yellows and see what we can do here. So let's just send out all these guys. I am kind of leaving myself open here, so that's the main problem. I'm leaving myself slightly open just in case he does actually do that. Now he's getting a 3-0 He's trying to save up for that 3-0 boomerang. Is he going to get it in time? That's a good question. I don't know. Anyways, oh, we did quite a bit of damage to him, but it does look like he did get that up in time, and we will not kill him. Now, I do have a really solid economy right now. I have up to 800 plus economy. I did quite a bit of damage to him. If you're noticing, I'm open a little bit to a big rush if he does send a big rush versus me, but I have enough money to actually defend versus anything he does send. So let's get our 3-0 boomerang up, or I mean 3-0 cannon. We got our 3-0 cannon, which is perfect. It's perfect for us right now. No big rush could possibly get by. Now this is my new sort of mortar spot, I suppose, that seems to work out fairly well for me. Now I have full camo detection right there. So I got full camo detection, I got a solid boomerang, a solid cannon. He's got basically the same thing. He's got some solid boomerang action going on his side. So we can't really kill him on level 13. He's got 3-0 boomerangs. 3-0 boomerangs are extremely, extremely good versus those guys. So in fact, I'm just going to say, you know what, I need to get a solid defense first. So actually, you know what, let's go a little bit more economy. We can go a little bit more economy. Let's go up to like 900. Or a little bit more, who cares? Who cares? He's not going to kill me with anything. Let's go up to 1,000. Okay, now we have a solid $1,000 economy. We're okay though. We can just get a 3-0 boomerang really fast. I don't think he's going to rush me with anything on the next level. And if you notice, my mortar is actually going to stop all these balloons from getting through. You might not notice that mortar is actually in a pretty darn good spot, so no camo balloons will get through. Just now he's still trying to rush me. He's just wasting all his money on those camo balloons. Totally a bad idea. I don't know if he just didn't see it or if he just didn't think that was in a good spot or what. Now, I can't really rush him with anything just yet. So, indeed, I will just get my 4-2 cannon, so that will make me impervious versus pretty much any balloons unless I lag. This is basically like a perfect setup up until level 18. Pretty much nothing is going to kill you until level 18. Except for maybe a big laggy rush. So now, if you notice, one thing he's going to have that he's really weak against is these spaced regrow ceramics. So we're going to try and do some damage to him. I'm not totally positive if we're actually going to kill him with these guys, because he has a lot of those 3-0 boomerangs, which can actually pretty much own those balloons fairly easily. But all we need to do is get one ceramic, maybe 2 ceramics through, and we actually win the game. So, I mean, it's looking good for me. I think we just got a ceramic through. It kind of depends if, yep, we did. We got a ceramic through, so that worked out perfect. If you notice, not any of those weak balloons got through, but one of those regrew back into a ceramic, and we actually owned him with just that one ceramic. Fantastic! So now let's actually go back here, and we'll just play another assault battle, and we'll try and win again. We'll do some intense assault action. Unless we face a complete noob cake. If we face a complete noob cake, which, by the way, when I say a noob cake, I just mean they're inexperienced. I don't mean they're bad players in totality. So this guy's pretty darn, he's reasonable. I've actually, oh, this guy watches my videos, or maybe he's just on the Ninja Kiwi forums. I don't know, his name just looks very familiar. So we're on Hydro Dam, which is kind of a hard level. I usually use Dartling guns, a little bit of boomerang, some cannon action, as well as you need something for camo detection. Usually I just stick with the mortar. I mean, Dartling gun is okay, but I usually just go with the mortar. Now, what you want to do for this level, what I normally do is I just get a laser cannon on level 13. I can either go for a giant rush on level 13 or go for the laser cannon. So what we're going to do is, first thing I'm going to actually get is a cannon. We're going to get our cannon right here, put it on close, and eventually I will upgrade to frag bombs. So frag bombs are going to be extremely good. Now, we already made him lose some lives, so that's pretty fantastic. We already made him lose 4 awesome lives. Oh my god, he was just slow to react. If that 4 lives cost him the game, that would just be plain ridiculous. Hold down the 1 button, that's the first thing you want to do. Hold down that 1 button. Upgrade in between the rounds is what I usually recommend, because guess what, when you upgrade something, it usually takes like that split half a second of cooldown or whatever for the tower to actually realize that it is getting upgraded, and it just kind of messes everything up. So you just want to do it in between when balloons are coming, which is usually in between the first round. Just keep sending out these balloons. Now, if you're going to notice, he already built that Dartling gun, which is fairly early, if you ask me. I feel like that's an early Dartling gun. Probably too early. I think he's probably not going to have enough economy for level like 13 or so. But you never know. So we're going to just make sure we get a Dartling gun for level 4. I'm not worried about the lives right now. Lives are no big deal. Until level 4. If he starts rushing me with pinks and stuff like that, that's when the problem levels start. So actually, we're going to see if he's going to rush me with pinks or not. I could just keep upgrading these guys really fast. I'm kind of wishing that he kind of sends some pinks at me. It means he's not going to get even more economy. So let's get some blues in here. So he's sending out blue balloons, which means we are going to need our Dartling gun. In fact, we're going to need a upgraded Dartling gun as well. So let's just get that Dartling gun upgraded pretty darn fast here. I have $600, but it won't let me buy it. No! Why me? Why me? I should have used the little thing, but I'm in the dark right now, so I can't really see too well. Anyways, you notice my Dartling gun's doing pretty good. We need to go more economy, though, even more than this. And we need to upgrade eventually for level 6 to a higher level Dartling gun. We're going to need a 2-1 Dartling gun to beat level 6. And then we need to start worrying about something else, probably getting a 3-0 boomerang or something like that, just to help us defend just a little bit in those in-between levels, in between level like 6 and 11. And then for level 12, I usually just go for a straight-up laser cannon. So I have a 400 and something in-game economy, and you know what, that's enough for me. 400 something. Let's indeed, yeah, okay, so now I got this upgrade. This is just a accuracy upgrade. And he's still sending out economy, so he's going pretty darn late economy. I'm actually going to try my luck here with some black balloons. Let's send out some black balloons as soon as possible. Not sure if we're going to do tons of damage to him, but at least we can do a little bit. Send out some of these guys right here. Yeah, it looks like we're going to do some damage. He doesn't have enough money to upgrade his stuff, so awesome. Awesome sauce. He is popping most of them, but we are doing indeed some damage, and blacks really are not that unbelievably expensive or anything, so it really wasn't that big of a deal. Now, he did get his higher level Dartling gun, which means I'm not going to be able to do very much damage anymore. It was kind of a waste to do that many blacks. I probably shouldn't have sent out that many, but we're doing okay here. We still have quite a bit of money, and now we just need to save it up. We have 450 in-game economy, which is fantastic. Now I need to be careful. If he does rush me with something, I'm going to have to build a really quick boomerang, whether it's a 3-0 boomerang or a 2-3 boomerang. It doesn't really matter that much, but you're going to need one of those. Also, maybe a 3-0 cannon. If you start sending out a big rush of regrow yellows or something like that, your best bet's usually just a cannon, like a 3-0 or something like that. So he's going for these yellow rushes against me, which he's going to do some damage, actually. He's going to do some solid damage, but I'm actually, you know what, I need to get this guy. So I need to get that guy up before he does too much damage. I think we'll be able to stop most of these guys, but indeed he's doing some damage. But also, you have to notice something. He's probably not going to be able to pop, he's probably not going to have enough money for his laser cannon on level 12. So you know what I can do? Regrow camo. Regrow camo time on level 12 or 13, but also I do need my laser cannon. Or I could just go for the rush. It's kind of like iffy. What do? Do you go for the rush or do you go for the laser cannon? I don't know. But we're actually popping all these blacks. He's actually worrying about camo LEDs and stuff already, so we'll see. I think I'm just gonna, I can afford the laser cannon if I really need to. So let's just keep clicked on this guy. I know you want to see the rounds and stuff, but I know you guys usually just don't like me clicking on things, but that's okay. So let's go regrow, camo, and send out like 3 of these guys, and we should be okay. I think we'll actually be able to pop, we should be able to kill him with those guys. Yep, and indeed, I think we're going to easily rock him. Oh, let's send out some more. Let's just send out a giant rush. That's okay, we'll win the game. I don't need laser cannon money anymore, because guess what? Oh man, he sent out a camo LED versus me. I didn't even notice that. Oh my goodness. He had the thing on top of the camo LED, which I couldn't really tell what balloon it was. Oh man, that would have been rough. Anyways, we did beat him in time, so that's pretty fantastic. So we're going to play one more battle for you guys, just on assault mode again. Hopefully you guys are learning how to play Hydro Dam just a little bit better. Defend mode in Hydro Dam is still really freaking hard. I don't even really know what I'm going to do about that yet. I really haven't tested it out too much, like I said, guys. I just worked a 10-hour shift if you watched my 10.5-hour shift, actually, if you watched my daily challenge video. Just in case you're wondering, I do work at a flower shop. Yes, I do. You can call it a flower shop. I usually call it a garden shop. And what do I do there? I do lots of carryouts. I do lots of things with plants. I take care of all the plants. So I know quite a bit about plants, actually. And I just kind of boss around the little carryout kids. They're like 16, 17-year-old kids. I just tell them what to do. And let's just get, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. That's okay. I should have probably been paying attention a little bit more, but I was talking about myself too much. Oh, no. I got the most important things, though, so that's the important thing. Get the important towers, and then who cares about the last tower. So I'm indeed going to put my boomerang up here. I actually like this one better. So, I like this spot better because what happens is the 3-0 boomerang is actually, I'm sorry, I always say 3-0 boomerang. The 2-3 boomerang is better versus ceramics, and you want to pop the ceramics sooner rather than later. If you put them over here, you have to pop the ceramics over here when you can pop them over here instead. So I personally like doing that. So I can pop the ceramics over here and then put some 3-0 boomerangs over here to pop all these guys. So, I mean, that's usually how I roll. And anyways, we're actually killing him right now. He does not have enough. He's trying to go too much economy. Hopefully we don't kill him too fast here. I might actually have to play another game if we do kill him a little bit too fast here. Maybe he's getting distracted by playing me. I don't know. I think that would happen to me too. I get quite distracted sometimes. So anyways, he did catch up here and get his 2-3 boomerang up in time. But he should put that guy on last. He needs to put that guy on last, or else he's probably going to lose a little bit too many lives here. Especially later on. So anyways, yes, indeedy, we have to get our 2-3, but let's just start off with a 0-3 and then get some economy. If you start sending out pinks, we'll get the 2 upgrades on the left side. But basically, it just kind of scares people to see the binary. Okay, so he is sending out those pink balloons, so we need to get our upgrades pretty darn fast here. And indeed, I forgot to put mine on last now. Oh my god, how much of a noob am I? I'm a mega noob cake right now. Yeah, you do definitely need to get the 2-3 boomerang. He's playing me like a fiddle here. Playing me like a fiddle. He knows I like economy. So, he's just like, oh, you know what, I'll just send out one group of pinks, and then a couple of groups of pinks, and I'll let him spend all his money, and then he can't afford the 2-3 boomerang. Maybe that was the thought process, I'm not really sure. But indeed, he should stop sending out those pinks, because they're not as much economy as the grouped balloons. Grouped balloons get sent out faster, so you can spend more money faster, so you get more money for later faster. That's how it works. So we'll keep up with these blue balloons. But it's kind of boring to hold down the button the entire time, to be completely honest with you guys. Just holding down the 2, holding down the 3, especially switching in between the couple. But I don't know, I make it work, and you just kind of get used to it after a while. So what's going on? What am I gonna rush him with? I can either try and stop on level 7 a little bit early and maybe get a quick regrow yellow rush on him. Regrow yellow rushes work fantastic on this level, especially if people keep the boomerang on last. So actually, I'm just gonna stop right now. I have a 500 in-game economy. That's pretty darn good for cards. Unlike the Rail or Bloomtonian Mine, where you can get over 1,000 pretty easily. This is the one where you want to stop right around 500 or so. So he's got a cannon. So will a regrow yellow rush indeed work? I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna play it safe. Okay, he's got a 3-0 cannon, so regrow yellow rush will not work. I will get ready for my 3-0 boomerang, though, just in case he does try and rush me. So he's going to, I don't know, maybe he wants to kill me really bad. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Oh my goodness. So he's got his mortar up, so that's fantastic. He's got his mortar, that's a good idea. Put the mortar, and we're gonna put it right over here. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, and 2. So we got that guy in time. Full camo detection, at least for the most part. You know, you get a couple pinks through every once in a while, but it's usually not a big deal, especially when I have 137 lives. Anyways, I'm not sure if this will do any damage, but let's try it out. You know, you put a cannon on this side, maybe we can do a little bit of damage. I really doubt it. Severely doubt it. But maybe we'll just, like, get him worried or something like that, that there's going to be lots and lots of black balloons or something. And, get ready for the, we're just going to wait right now. We're going to wait, and we're just going to rush him on level 13. We're going to rush him on level 13, right about now. We got a $5,000 rush, so let's just rush him as fast as possible. Unless he builds a bunch of 3-0 boomerangs, I think we got this game. And he's doing the exact same thing versus me. That's a good rush. Let's put this guy in first, make sure those regrow balloons don't actually regrow too much. And who is going to be victorious? We won the game. Fantastic. I had indeed 3 lives left. Can you guys believe that? 3 freaking lives, and we won the game. That was a pretty darn good game, if you ask me. Pretty darn intense. I know I said darn like 50 times in a row. I don't know why. It's one of those words that I just keep getting in my brain. I get those words every once in a while just stuck in my brain. For example, generally, I had generally stuck in there for a while. I get crap monkeys stuck in my brain sometimes. I say crap monkeys a lot. You guys probably don't hear that as much because usually I'm winning games, not losing tons and tons of games in a row, and that's when I usually say crap monkeys. Anyways, that's all I got for today. As always, please press that like button if you like this video. I will try and upload some more for you guys pretty soon. Not pretty darn soon. Pretty soon, hopefully. And have a great day.